Oh. Okay. Whew. You guys, guess what? Tomorrow is the big day. Tomorrow is the full moon of March. Pretty much the whole bass fishing season. If you guys know anything about bass fishing, you know the full moon can be an insane time to catch big spawning bass. We are going into day number 3 for the quest of a DD, and I feel like we got very, very close on our last session. If you guys haven't seen the video, check the link below. It's insane. It's like definitely one of my biggest and best bass fishing days I've ever had. Anyway, today's video is sponsored by the beautiful folks over at Carl's Bait and Tackle. So they've sent me some lures to get prepped up for tomorrow's mission and basically for the rest of the spring season as well. I gotta get the boat situated, and I also have to open up what is inside here. I don't know what they sent me, but it's always good. If you guys have never heard of shopcarls.com or want to sign up and become a member, check the link down below. You can save 30% off the items within the store. Of course, you get free shipping, and along with that, you get early access to some pre-release lures that the public won't have access to. So that's pretty dope. But anyway, great people, check them out. Link down below. Sign up and become a member today. I'm very curious as to what they sent me. Let's check her out, open it up. Gonna open up this big bodacious package. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is gonna be quite a lot. Geez, what do we have here? Thick jigs, a whole freaking thing of thick jigs and rotten pumpkin. Oh my goodness. We've got some Mondo optics. They went above and beyond. Guys over at Carl's, you shouldn't have. You really shouldn't have. I mean, you should have, thank you, appreciate it. But wow, what do we have here? Are these the largy lookers? Largy lookers, oh, hell yes. So we got a pair of largy lookers, a pair of smallie spotters, my personal favorite. And it looks like we've got quite a plethora of jigs and hammer hooks, which are gonna be good for Senko fishing and T-rigging. Well, I've got a lot ahead of me. I've got to get all of this gear into the boat, all organized for tomorrow's mission. I cannot miss out on a single second of fishing tomorrow, seeing as it is the new moon / the worm moon, which I don't know what that means, but hopefully it means big bass. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the rest of the rigging, but yeah, we're gonna get active here. I'll catch you guys in the morning with the boat in the water, and we'll see if we can crank some fish. I'll catch you guys in the AM. Peace. What is cranking, wieners? We are back on the scene, doing a little bit of fishing. This is day number 3 for the quest of the DD. This creek looks like it could have a 10-pounder, so I'm feeling extra confident. So stick with us, stay tuned, and enjoy. I have no idea how big this fish is. Not that, oh wow, it's a crappie. That is not what I thought I'd be catching today. First fish of the day. Oh, we've got water on the screen. Are you kidding me? Sorry about that. You guys was a little bit wet. Not what I thought I'd catch. Nice black crappie, looks like, or white crappie, spawning white crappie. I reckon they're spawning on some of this wood, so he's really colored up. It's a cool fish. Gotta start somewhere. See you later, buddy. No, you gotta be kidding me. No. That was a big fish. That was a big fish. Oh my God. How did I not have that fish? Oh my God. Oh. There we go. Big fish. Big fish. Big fish, giant fish. Yes, sir. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. God, do not come off. That is a giant. That is a giant. Do not come off. Do not come off. I got you. Look at that. Oh, this is why you fish the full moon. So funny enough, when I was back in this creek like a few days ago, I noticed that this stump that I just cast to had like a fish on it, and I was too close to it on the day that I fished it, which was like 2 days ago, and I think I spooked off the fish, but it looked like a fish that was spawning. So fast forward to today, I remembered which log it was, took a cast there, missed the fish, Didn't feel the hook point and threw back in there and caught him. That's a quality, probably 6-pound largemouth all day. Maybe edging on 7, I don't know. Bottom tail isn't raw, but you can definitely tell it's been rubbing the bottom. Gorgeous fish. What a behemoth. Gonna get a quick weight on this guy. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. That is a nice fish to start day number 3 on the monster tour. What a beaut. Look at the size of that thing. So that little stump is where this big fish was spawning. It's imperative that you release fish back where they came from this time of year, because that fish most likely has a bed going on. So I'm gonna get right up to this log and put our little friend back. There she goes. Holy shit, that was insane. Anyway, I think we're doing good. First fish of the day, and it's a 6-pounder. Let's get some more. All right, I'm going to switch some lures around. Despite the fact that I did catch that 6-pounder, I am struggling hardcore. I've caught a crappie, a turtle, and nice largemouth. So one thing I can usually rely on this time of year to catch big fish is a jig. And I know I throw it in like 99.8% of my videos, but it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rig up a Guggen Squad Catch Co. flipping jig. I got some good jigs in here. I'm gonna keep it natural. This water's fairly clear, so there's no reason to throw like a black and blue or some sort of dark color. I'm just looking for a half ounce. This is exactly what I want. Sauce. Money. Sauce. Get this dialed in. Hopefully we can find some fish. I just went up and down the bank throwing the banger and a chatterbait and had nothing. So I'm just gonna fish slow and see maybe if that's the ticket. That's basically what my only bite came on today. So I'm just gonna lead off of that pattern. Rain stopped. Sun looks like it might come out here a little bit. So we're definitely progressing forward. Tell how big that thing is. Oh, got him. Oh, that's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh, wow. That's a good fish. Ooh-wee. Stop that, stop that. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah. Oh. Come here. Come here, guy. Oh, wow. Knock it off, knock it off, knock it off. Oh, he just came undone. That was insanity. Pretty big. Well, that was crazy. The water temp is 57 back here. Normally this time of the year I'm pre-spawn fishing because of the cold water temp, but that fish came off of a bed. I just sight fished that guy on a bed, and there's a female with him as well. This is the earliest and the coldest water temp I've ever caught a fish on a bed. This is so weird. But seeing as today's a full moon, I suppose it makes a bit of sense. That was wild. I'm gonna see if I get the female now. The female looks a little bit bigger. I mean, it's a female. If the male is like 4 pounds, the female should be large. Oh. Fish slower. There's some big fish back here. This is painful. Bait. There we go, big fish, big fish, big fish. There we go. Yes, about damn time we got a good one. Come here, come here. Oh, it's a nice one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one. Whoo-wee, whoo-wee. Yes. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. I see it. Oh God, he swallowed that worm. Just swallowed it. Oh, he came undone. Oh, I lost. Oh, struggle out here, man. Same scenario as yesterday. I came up to this creek where I knew there'd be some beds or pre-bedders, and made a cast in an area where I thought I saw a bed. Sure enough, fish ate with the lunker log. Damn it. I keep losing these fish to the boat. It sucks. Coming so close to landing them, but they just come off. That was about another 4-pounder. Little worm though, that's all it ate. I'm just trying some more subtle stuff because this water is shallow. The Texas rig is good, the chatterbait's great, but it's not perfect for this kind of water, so I'm just slowing it down a bit. That's a bass right there. He's going after my worm. Holy shit. He's got it. There he goes. I just sight fished this bass. Oh my god, it's a giant too. It's a giant. It's a giant. Oh my god, it's a big fish. It's a big fish. Holy shit. That is a giant fish. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do not come off. That is definitely one of the biggest bass I've ever caught in my entire life. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh. Boys, could this be the 10-pounder? Could this be the DD? I have absolutely no idea, but we're going to find out. I just sight fished this guy on a lunker log. He was just sitting on the surface. Just sitting. I'm fucking shaking right now. It's definitely going to go 8. I'm not sure about 10. It's not long enough to be a 10-pounder, but God, is it big. I'm going to get him right on the scale. This is insanity. I cannot believe I just watched that fish eat my lure. That is a giant. Oh, wow, yeah. That's a stud. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. I'm gonna get another weight just to make sure. Yeah, it's sticking at 8.5. That is a unit of a bass, boys. Holy moly. Gonna snag some pictures and then send this guy back. What an unbelievable catch. Just a enormous fish. That was the craziest thing ever. Whew. Whew. Cannot believe that thing ate. 8 pounds, 5 ounces. Holy, that is a giant fish. Well, folks, here she is, an absolute behemoth. I did not expect to catch a fish this big today, but expect the unexpected. Best part is putting this big old Bertha back in the water for some spawning. As you guys probably know, it's pretty silent throughout that whole fight just because of how big that fish was. In my head, I literally thought it was like a 9 or 10 pounder. As you know, it's day number 3 for the DD quest, so my whole goal and mission is just to go into these creeks looking for big spawning bass. Going into creeks or any sort of rivers that connect to a main lake is pretty much your best bet at finding big fish this time of year. The big fish follow these creek channels, go up into the creeks, go very, very shallow, sometimes in the very back or the start of a creek, and they spawn. I don't know if that's necessarily their instinct or maybe that's where they hatch. So they feel like they've got to go back to their original spawning grounds and then spawn more offspring. I don't know exactly what it is. There's probably an answer out there. But generally speaking, fish go up to the creek to spawn. And when I was back here 2 days ago in episode number 2 of the quest for DD, I noticed there was a ton of big fish back here, but they were very spooky and the water temp was like, I think 53 degrees, which is very cold. Now it's almost 58, so it's a little bit warmer. The water is dirtier back here and the conditions are just slightly tweaked. I thought maybe I'd have a better shot at catching some fish. Sure enough, hooked and lost one nice one. I was seeing some few fish here and there. The water was too dirty to do any sight fishing, but that particular scenario right there, the funny thing is I didn't even know it was that big. So in my head, I thought it was like a 4-pounder when I originally saw it. Fish comes up and it's huge. You know, I thought for sure it was that 10-pounder, it was that 9-pounder. We still have a beautiful fish, 8.5. That's the biggest one of the spring season. So we're looking good. Just a weightless rig lunker log with a 4-aught hook. To think that a fish like that can get twice its size is just nuts because that was an intense fight. Just want to keep you guys updated and keep you in the loop and explain kind of what happened as I was completely mute during that whole fight, just praying to God that fish didn't pop off. But anyway, let's keep rolling and hopefully we'll catch some more fish. Let's get a bigger one. Right. Well, let's flip this light on a little bit and then we'll shoot over the other side. Right.
Nobody really looked.
Oh, I've really caught all my big fish like all through here. I mean, they're gonna be there. Big. Get that net. That's a giant. It's a giant. Get the net. Giant. Get that net. It's about
You're insane, my guy.
big fish. Big fish.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Let's go,
god,
baby.
Dude.
Let's go.
Dude, that's 8 all
That's
day.
8 all day.
That's 9. Holy cow.
Yep.
What just happened?
Let's go, baby. Come on, pick up the flipping rod. Let's go! Woo! Oh man. Am I recording? Hell yeah, I'm recording.
Dude.
That right there is a
What's your biggest
stud.
fish?
9 something. Well, This is why we fish in spring. Out here with my buddy Peric, we have found a giant. This lake just continues to amaze me. It's day number 4 on the quest for a DD, and this one's gonna be close to 8. First bite of the day, first fish of the day.
I wish you guys would have seen him this morning. He was a mess.
I was so pissed off. Not quite 8. 7 pounds, 3 ounces.
That's it?
That's it. It's not a very long fish. Oh, look at that beauty though. First fish of the day, it's a 7-pounder. Just gorgeous. On the bandito bug in Bama.
But what I was saying is we had like a bunch of boats come in this creek that John's been fishing, and he was just pissed. But we just kind of slowed down and we stayed back while they all rushed up. And
7-3 now it's holding too.
7-3. 7-3, baby.
This is the first of many, dude. We're gonna get some more big ones. This is just the stepping stone. Let's go, put her there. Let me hanging out. Very girthy. Oh, she farted a little bit there. What a beaut, man. Texas bass out here crushing them.
Dude, that fish just moved up.
That
like,
fish, did you see he was all weird?
Eyes.
Yeah, well, also when I squeezed it, that like the pressure came out. Put her there, one more. All right, your turn, dude. Let's go break some PBs. Let's do it! I'm pumped now. Look who's on the boat. Stinky McCrinkleberry has decided to show up on the rig today. This intro's long overdue. We've been fishing for 3 hours now, and I've just now decided to say hello to you guys. Formal hello. But I figured a 7-pounder would be even a better introduction to today's episode. Welcome back, guys. It is day number 4 for the quest of a double-digit bass, the unicorn fish that I for some reason cannot connect with. We've come very close, just a few pounds off. What do you got? Go back in there. Did you feel him or no?
Oh no, he didn't hook it.
This man needs no introduction. We've got AP bass on the boat today. I've not fished with this guy in forever. It's been a long time. I've been in held tours in Africa, been here and there in Maine, but we're finally back in Texas together, and we are looking for a 30-pound bag today. We've already got a 7-pounder. We just lost 2 bites. Can't be doing that. The water temp today is significantly warmer than the past times I've come here and fished. It's 63 in the morning, which is just so succulent. It means these fish are up shallow, spawning, and doing their thing. In other words, they're making babies. We need a fish as big as you today, literally, as big as you. What do you think? I might just put you on the scale and call it a 10-pounder.
Is Lucky 10?
Lucky's 9-8, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, not quite a 10-pounder. Getting there though. Just a few more kibbles. Oh my God, you see that? Did you see that? I didn't have time to even set the He's got it again.
Got it?
That's a big fish. I felt him too. He didn't come back. Woo! Can't be doing that out here, folks. Every time I lose a fish, a good chunk of my brain cells die. And I'm thinking to myself, was that a giant fish? Most likely, yes, it was a giant fish. I've not come back here and caught anything smaller than 3 pounds. Actually, my smallest fish is 3, and my second smallest is like 5. So anytime I get a bite back here, it's gonna be something enormous.
We're trying to catch 30 pounds.
Let's keep cranking though. All right. We are getting in it. That worked a lot better than I thought. A little bit of roadblock, but nothing AP and I can't handle. That's why I rock an aluminum boat, just because getting through that kind of stuff is not an anxiety factor. Yeah, anyway, I wasn't recording for this because I'm an idiot, but Peric and I just went back to back on 2 bedfish. Well, this is a bit different. Boat's over there, fish is over here. Alex over here weighing another fish. This is kind of confusing. Dog is just chilling on a rock. We were gonna stop right here and go find some more productive water, but the water is clearing up back here. And the fact that we just got 2 bedfish has me super intrigued. Oh my God, look at all those white bass. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's tons of white bass, like probably 20 of them. Pretty big too. There they go. Oh, do I have to come get you?
Yeah.
I thought I was just gonna fish and you were just gonna keep, no? Okay.
And that's another reason why I run aluminum too. John and I both are one of the few Guggen guys that run aluminum.
Yep, because we can beat the hell out of them and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, be badasses.
Are we badasses?
I think so, man.
Oh, I'm definitely badass. I don't know about you. Look at those carp. They're making babies and What is going on over there? Damn, bro. It is a thriving ecosystem. But you didn't really push me off there, guy.
I don't have those boots on.
Oh, that's right. You got the Vans. I forgot. The adventure continues. We may get lucky and find a donkey back here. Who knows? Yeah. I don't know if there's a fish. Don't know. I'm about to check it out.
Good one. Good one. Yeah, decent. There we go.
Why not? There's number 5. Needed
Boy.
that.
Hey, popped out.
Popped right out. Just tension. Oh, we needed that so bad. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's not a bad. But there's gonna be more fish back in here. Ooh, we needed that. Put it there. Booish. There we go. There's our 5th fish of the day. Just crushed the bandito bug. I was looking at something which I thought was a bed. It wasn't a bed. Turns out it was just a rock. But this guy came up and ate it. There we go. 5th fish. Hell yeah. Still catching them. Big splash. Big release. Well, I don't know what happened there, but I think the mic took a bit of a dump. You guys didn't miss much. Peric fell asleep, and I started to run on an E there for the ending of the session. I guess, were really tired that day. Woke up at 5 a.m. This was day number 4 of this whole like big fish grind that I've been on, and I think I was starting to feel the effects. But anyway, caught the big fish. We went to go fish in Main Lake Junk, which deemed to be completely unsuccessful. We like plummeted. Like we went from like super gun ho after that 7-pounder, then like the 4-pounder woke us up a bit, then we didn't catch anything for like 3 hours and it was just shut off. But that's how that lake is. That lake that I've been filming at for the past like 4 days now, I have never caught more than 5 fish, but my biggest bass in Texas have come from there, and anytime I do catch fish out of that place, they're usually probably pretty big. So it's kind of funny, it's kind of crazy. It was a pleasure fishing with Peric. Basically what I was trying to say in the end of the video is it was a pleasure fishing with Peric. He's a great dude. As he, I think, like kind of moved to Texas now, I'll probably be fishing with him more often. What you guys will see following this video, of course, a few more Sudan videos. I think we've got 2 more left, and then I filmed kind of like this interesting southwest Texas fishing send where I drive 6.5 hours to a little lake in the middle of nowhere and fish it for like 4 days. So that was kind of fun. I just figured I'd film here since we, didn't get the outro. Like no audio, but I appreciate the view. Thank you guys so much for watching. More videos to come. Drop a comment. Let me know what videos you want to see in the near future, whether I do more bass fishing videos, maybe some panfish stuff, catch and cooks, whatever, exploring like untouched fishing places in Texas. You guys let me know, drop a comment, and we will make it happen. I'm peacing out, signing out. Thank you for the view, and as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop.